I'm from Greater Lynn Senior Services up on the North Shore. And I just had a moment of reflection as we were sitting back there because in 1980, somebody said that's 32 years ago, is that right? I was at Malden Hospital and we had one of the very first arthritis self-help courses. And Judith Levine is over here, now with the foundation. Pardon?
Still flogging it.
Still slogging in, but it's like so exciting to have seen all of these changes and all of these new programs, and that was a Stanford program. That was their very first self-management program. So it was really exciting for me to kind of relive that from many moons ago. But anyway, we at GLIS do the chronic disease self-management programs, and we're just starting with Matter of Balance. And one of the things I would just encourage you to do is if you want to try something that's new and risky, think about doing it. Because we've had some successes and some failures when we try new things for recruitment or to get the programs going, but it's worth the risk. But my main job is to introduce Janice over here, Janice Williams, and I just have to share with you, because you're in for a great program. You're going to be able to see folks doing some things, and you're going to get a chance to do it yourself. But Janice, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, my fellow master trainer and I did a group at Ethos for the first training for the chronic disease self-management program. And there was a woman sitting up, I can see her now, in the right-hand side, with this look on her face, and she actually shared us with us, and she said, I've only been at Ethos 2 weeks, I don't know what I'm doing here and whether or not I'm going to like it. And look at her now. Because by the time we finished the training, she was excited and on board. And,
well, you were determined.
Yes, we were.
To make me do it.
Because she was a challenge.
I don't disagree with that. I won't disagree. So, okay. All right. This program, Tai Chi, has been very successful for us. We always have amazing, can everybody hear me? I have a loud voice. So, always have amazing waiting lists. So this is the only evidence-based Tai Chi program that I know of in the country. There are other Tai Chi programs, but this one out of Oregon Research Institute is specific for elders and specific for balance. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to do a little overview of why we do it. Our funding comes from Tufts Health Plan Foundation, and we appreciate that, and the seniors that we work with really appreciate it. And there are other Tai Chi programs, and I would say that any Tai Chi program is better than no program, but this is, again, evidence-based, as a lot of the programs, CDSM, and all those things. So let me do this, and then we're going to have a demonstration, and we're going to ask everybody to participate with us, because we have here our teacher and some of our participants who are going to tell you, show you how to do the program, and also tell you how wonderful it has been in their lives and how it's changed their lives. So again, I said it was an evidence-based program, and when practiced regularly, it will improve one's balance and reduce the likelihood of falling. You know, again, in my community, Matter Balance and Tai Chi are the two most demanded programs, because falls is such a serious issue with elders. It's so serious that 1 in 3 Americans aged 65 and over falls, which has become a leading cause of injury death for this age group. It's a pretty strong statement, and both the Tai Chi and the Matter of Balance help to keep people from being in that situation. As baby boomers join the ranks of those 65 and older, the number of fall-related injuries and death would escalate. Every 29 minutes, an older adult dies from a fall. Every 15 seconds, an older adult is treated in a hospital emergency room for a fall-related injury. So the benefits of Tai Chi include reducing the risk of falling by between 47 to 55%, significant reduction in frequency of falls after 3 months of training, reduce the fear of falling, which is one of the things that Matter of Balance does with its programmers, because sometimes people fall just because they're afraid they're going to fall. Improve postural stability and walking ability in patients with Parkinson's disease. It also increases self-esteem and a better sense of well-being. It reduces depressive symptoms, and it gives better functioning of daily activities. It also increases cardiorespiratory endurance, lowers blood pressure, improves the sleep quality, reduces time to fall asleep, and increase sleep duration. It reduces arthritic symptoms, improves balance and postural control, improves muscle strength, and improves flexibility and mobility. So the training protocol involves practicing a set of simple, therapeutic, and functional Tai Chi-based movements. The program consists of a core 8-form routine with built-in exercise variations and a sub-routine of 8 therapeutic activities. It's recommended by the Centers for Disease Control and the Administration on Aging. The program is offered 1 hour a week, twice a week for 12 weeks. And instructors are trained and certified by the Oregon Research Institute. So the trainer is Fuzhong Li, and he's a very busy man. He travels all over the country to teach this program. Sorry. We brought him in to help with Tufts Health Plan Foundation to train people to be our leaders. So it's 2 full days of training. It's pretty intense, but it's necessary because you have to fly him across the country, and he doesn't want to have to stay in for a long time in one place. So his fee is $1,500. You can go to Oregon and take the training, or he'll travel to New England to teach the program. So one of the reasons why I wanted to do this presentation was to not only show people how wonderful this program is, but also to say that maybe there are organizations who would like to partner together in order to bring who's on the here to Boston to do another training. So if we got enough people to share the cost, we could all have trained people to do it in our community. So if anybody is interested in that, come and see me. I'll give you my card and we can talk about it. Because what happens is some teachers stay and others, they're committed to what we do is we say, if you do 2 sessions for us, we'll pay for the training. Well, some people after the 2 sessions, they leave. Other people like Lois here, who I'll introduce you to, has stayed to continue doing the program because she sees such a benefit in it. So there's a continued need to teach, to learn, but you need money to bring him out here and do that. So come see me if anybody's interested. So we're going to do a demonstration, and Lois Bayhole, who is with Jack Conway Realtors in West Roxbury, has volunteered for us. And how many sessions have you done?
I'm on my 4th course.
4th course. So that's a big commitment for volunteers. They commit to 12 weeks, twice a week, to teach this course. We really, really, really appreciate Lois.
Thank you.
And we have with us today our star students, Steve Bennett, Helma Lipke, and Joseph Sheehan. So Lois is going to do some warm-up exercises, and I would encourage everybody to get up and do it. And then they're going to go get into the whole Tai Chi routine. Thank you.
So to start off with, we're going to sit down. We'll let you sit, but not for long. I don't let anyone sit too long. Okay, so this is what we do at the beginning of each session, and it's the way I get everybody to come in on time, too. Because if they miss the warm-ups, they really miss getting their muscles flexible, and I don't want anybody to get hurt. In Tai Chi, it's no pain and all pain. Okay? So we sit at the edge of our chairs, and Knees are about shoulder width apart, feet flat on the floor, spine is straight. And inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and to the front, and exhale, and inhale. It's very mind to body. Telling your just your fingers to move. And reverse direction. And the next one. To keep my neck up. Weights on the right. Take a comfortable step to the left and open. And shift to the right. Bend the left knee, touch, and hold the ball. And to the left. Roll the ball. And to the right. And to the left. And to the right. We're going to step to the left corner and part the horse's mane. And step to the right corner and part the horse's mane. Step to the left corner. And to the right. Single whip. Whip with the right. Step to the left and strike. Weights on the left. Shift your weight back to the right and turn the left foot forward. Hold the ball.
Hi, first of all, welcome everyone. Tai Chi has helped me tremendously since I've learned Tai Chi from Lois and Bill, the original people, instructors. I haven't fallen in 2.5 years. When I go to a doctor, I have white coat syndrome. My blood pressure goes up, particularly before an operation or whatever. I ask them to leave the room. I do my deep breathing exercises in and out. They come back. My blood pressure is normal. I was about almost 2 years now hit by a car. The lady lost her brakes crossing the crosswalk at Jamaica Plain Boathouse. And she actually hit me, but because of the Tai Chi and matter of balance, I was able to go like this. I didn't fall and I didn't get seriously hurt. I'm grateful to Lois and the Ethos group for teaching me Tai Chi. It's made my retirement much more healthier and happier for me. Thank you.
Tai Chi, and he's had both knees replaced, and he's
A
missing
toe,
a
yeah.
big toe, which throws off the balance. So I think that's great. Okay, Helma, would you like to go next?
You could use the microphone if you're more comfortable. You're okay? You can speak loud? Okay.
My name is Helma Liedke. I needed a hip replacement and was very scared to have it done. I had arthritis, plus I had no anything between the two bones. And due to a fall, and I started the class and finished it, and then I decided to have the operation. And it went very well. I had it done in the middle of June. And this is how far I got so far. I can jump, I can do anything I want, and I have absolutely no restrictions. And the nurse I had and the helpers that came to the house after therapy for 2 weeks in the nursing home to get the balance and know how to get out of bed and stuff. They had to teach me that. And they said they never saw a fast recovery like mine. But I did my exercises all the time, which they gave me as well. I started back in these classes.
Good morning. My name is Patricia, and I'm recovering from Guillain-Barré. I don't know how many of you are aware of what Guillain-Barré is, but I woke up one morning and I thought I was having a stroke. And when I got out of bed, my feet were all over the place. I went to bed perfectly healthy the night before. No pains, no aches, no cold, no temperature, nothing. When I got up in the morning, I was like this. So I called my son and daughter, got me into Brigham and Women immediately. And by evening, I was paralyzed from my neck all the way down. Everything was paralyzed. Except the kids said, your tongue wasn't, Mom. I was able to use the tongue. But for ages, I couldn't do anything. I was 2 weeks in Brigham and Women. And they lifted me up and down and up and down the hoist. I was 2 months in Spalding for intense rehab. And then I was 5 months in Avery Manor for more therapy. And I'm still doing therapy. I do different things each day. But the balance is, Tai Chi is wonderful. And the balance class, I go and have my feet on the rocking, the pads, and the laser. So I'm coming along well. The doctor told me that I was an extremely difficult person to be like. So that I didn't end up with a cane or a walker or, you know, I can do most. I live by myself, so I can do most of the things that I want to. I play it a bit, so I said to the kids, oh, you have to do this. So I take advantage of it to a point. No, I take advantage. But what the children told me said, Mom, please leave the list out when we come, and don't give it to me when we're on the way home. So we can do the work while we're here. So that's my story, and I'm very grateful to Janice and to all of her staff, which more than includes Lois and different programs, and I've been following them, and they're wonderful, wonderful. I still don't have feeling in my hands and feet.
And I second.